Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. And today we're going to talk about the Sony 50mm 1.8, the Nifty 50. And this beauty costs under 20k. I mean, it worth every penny of it. Why I'm telling that? Because I have been using this lens for about 2 years and I have shot everything. Just name it: portrait, product, street, wedding, events, travel, anything. YouTube videos, A-rolls, B-rolls, both. So I have shot everything with this, and it is such a perfect lens for shooting everything in general. And I think every photographer and cinematographer should have 150mm in their kit. So let's talk about it, and is it worth the value or not? So let's dive deep into it. First of all, let's talk about focal length. The 50mm focal length is such a golden focal length. Why? Because you can shoot anything with it. It is that perfect focal length for most of the things. Like if you are into portrait, product, food, street, travel, events, weddings, anything, just name it and you can shoot that with the 50mm focal length. It's the sweet spot between too wide and too tight. It makes the 50mm the most versatile focal length to use in any genre. Let's talk about the build quality. The Sony 50mm 1.8 is a budget lens and there is nothing extraordinary about it. And when you are going to place it with other expensive lenses, this is going to feel cheap. But does that really matters? The gear doesn't matter. I mean, having an expensive gear, expensive camera and lens doesn't make you a great photographer or cinematographer. But knowing your craft makes one. So you should not strive for the expensive gears. You should strive for knowing how to utilize your gear, whatever you have, to their best potential. I mean, the 50mm 1.8 is obviously a very cheap budget lens, but you know what? This is enough to tell a story, to create a beautiful looking visual, and that's what really matters. Now, you might be thinking, why I'm suggesting a prime lens, not a zoom lens? Now, the thing about prime lens is they always perform better in terms of quality and sharpness. And particularly the 50mm excels in that. This lens doesn't offer you different focal lengths while standing on the same spot, but what it offers is a different level of quality and sharpness that you can't match with any other zoom lens at this price point. And then there's the aperture. The 1.8 aperture makes the shallow depth of field what everyone loves. And the creamy bokeh of the 50mm 1.8 is just chef's kiss. So yeah, whether you're shooting portraits or videos or anything, the 1.8 aperture's shallow depth of field makes your subject pop. And one more thing. The 1.8 aperture lets in more light in the lens, so it enables you to shoot in more low light conditions without worrying about the grainy footage or without having the expensive lights. This lens alone handles it like a pro. So now you can shoot in more low light conditions without any fear. I know, today's day and age, every YouTuber, every content creator, everyone that you aspire to be is like, yeah, there are some exceptions, but most of them are like, you need this mic, you need that light, you need that gear, you need these things. But believe me, this is not about gear. Like today we are talking about the 50mm lens. This is such a cheap lens, but you know what? This is good enough to tell a story. and that's what matters end of the day. So don't chase for the next expensive gear. Try to learn whatever you have with you and try to tell a better story with better visuals with whatever gear you have. Try to master them. Try to master your craft, and that's what matters. And the 50mm 1.8, yeah, it's a budget lens, and I think every photographer should have one in their kit. With the price tag of under 20k, this is worth every penny of it. So if you are just starting photography, or you are a pro and you want to have a reliable prime in your kit, the Nifty 50 from Sony is a no-brainer. So yeah, that's it for today's video. See you guys in the next one. If you have any question, any suggestion, anything at all, do let me know in the comment section down below. See you guys in the next one. Till then, Tata.